So if I had the chance to sit down and talk to any one of these CEOs of any of these gig platforms, it would definitely be about how I absolutely hate ratings. Ratings are just unfair. Just entirely unfair. There's two platforms out right now that I think that ratings are halfway fair, and those two platforms are Roadie and Lyft. It has been, I haven't drove for Lyft since 2018, or right before I quit driving for Lyft. The way their system was set up to where if the customer did not rate, Lyft would go ahead and consider it a 5-star rating and give me 5 stars for that trip. Roadie, I'm assuming, is the same way because nobody rates on Spark. Like, my ratings on Spark never fluctuate. Rarely does anyone give me any form of rating on Spark. But Roadie, I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm delivering Walmart orders. 4 to 7 days after I complete the delivery, I get a 5-star. I've yet to get a 1-star. So I think Roadie is considering all the customers that did not rate 5-star customers and giving me the 5 stars for it. In which case, I'm okay with that. That will overshadow any 1-star customer I get. The company I have the most beef with, and I don't really mean beef, I understand their position, is DoorDash. Now, I understand DoorDash understands that we're running around screaming that we're independent contractors, we can do whatever we want, so they got to put something in place to keep us on our toes. I get that, DoorDash, I get that. But at the exact same time, your rating system is the reason I'm not delivering anything less than $5. Every now and again, you'll catch me deliver something for $4. That's my way of showing you appreciation. Because I know the customers at least tip $2, and it's only going 1 mile. I practice what I preach. But most of the time, I take nothing less than $5, and it has to be $1 per mile on DoorDash. And the reason I only take those offers is specifically because of the ratings, which is why I love Grubhub so much. The first thing out of the gate that I loved about Grubhub, there was no rating system. I consider myself a veteran driver, a 5-star driver, if you will. So on DoorDash, when I'm going around picking up these $2 and $3 offers, you know, I was a top dasher for 4 months, accepting 100%, and I thought I was doing a good thing, helping people get their stuff at a low cost. I was happy to do that. Some consider that charity, whatever. I consider that contributing to society. But I got to noticing every time I picked up a $2 offer and delivered it, I wound up with a 1-star rating. Then DoorDash come out and says, guess what, to make ratings a little bit more fair, we'll be dismissing the ratings that you get that are out from the customers that rate you low and on things that were out of your control, or something along that way. Something along those lines. Well, I was trying to remain top dasher, accepting 100% on the DoorDash platform, and I got down to 4.72. I would have fell out of top dasher if I kept going. DoorDash was removing some of the 1-star ratings, but not all of the 1-star ratings. And I personally don't feel that I deserved any 1-star rating at all. A lot of them were orders that were 3 hours late. Food was freaking nasty. Wasn't no way I was going to get a post-tip after that. So yeah, DoorDash, if there's any conversation I can sit down and have with Tony Shu. And I know this is being talked about. I know the higher-ups at DoorDash are like, hey, Tony, man, we need to get rid of this rating system because that's what's preventing droppers from taking $2 offers. And Tony's like, nope, man, we got to keep drivers on their toes. We gotta keep that standard high. But they're declining those orders, It just comes with the territory, I guess. That's just the downside. Tony, I'm going to tell you right here, right now, that is the reason I will not take anything less than $5 going $1 per mile on your platform. is because of your toxic rating system. You remove some of the ratings, yes, not all. So you're asking me, you're saying, hey, Gig Ready, let's play a game of trust. You fall backwards and we'll catch you. I don't need that kind of stress in my life. Not when I'm out here running charity orders. Now on Grubhub, I don't have these problems at all. I feel like Grubhub genuinely has my back because I've been in some very serious, nasty, toxic, situations. Just one of those situations that make you go, ooh, God. And I'm still active on the Grubhub platform today. So DoorDash, I'm looking at you when I'm talking about the ratings. Spark, it ain't that much of a problem. I mean, it takes a lot to piss these customers off before they throw you a 1-star, but you're like, I've been at 4.8 since last Christmas. I kid you not, because last Christmas we got overwhelmed, and a few of my deliveries were like up to 5 hours late. I don't even know. And I got some 1-stars from that, and it's been stuck at 4.8 this entire time. So yeah, whatever, I can live with that. But you had to drop down to like 3.6 on Spark before you get deactivated, so I'm ahead of the game. But on DoorDash wants you to maintain 4.7 stars. No driver that accepts 100% can maintain above 4.7. They're going to fall beneath that, at least in my area. In my area, there's some really mean people. There's some mean people that will just rate me 1. I had one customer be like, it took forever to, for you to even pick this up, for the offer to get sent to your phone. Acknowledged that it was not my fault and still gave me 1 star. That was my breaking point. That day was my breaking point. This guy never tipped. Didn't feel like he needed to. He's giving DoorDash all this money, etc. The same old bull you hear. And I went and got his Subway, Arby's, whatever, and he drove 5 miles and handed it to me for $2. And I said something like, enjoy it. He goes, I would, but it took forever for you to even get it. And I'm like, sir, it ain't my fault. I know. These orders get assigned to drivers, and I know some drivers decline mine. Looked at my ratings. 5 minutes later, I went down 3 points. That's when I broke. I was like, I'm not doing this. If I'm good enough to bring you your stuff for $2, and you're going to slap me in the face with a 1-star rating, and DoorDash is not going to remove it like they said they would, or they should, none less than $5. And guess what? Now I stay at 4.95 and above. I sound like a cherry picker right now. But anyway, yeah, to all those people out there that think I'm a clown for accepting 100% for Grubhub, totally different game. Grubhub is not DoorDash. You guys need to understand that. You guys really need to understand that. Grubhub, driver first company. DoorDash trying to dominate market. All they care about is market share. Grubhub trying to make money, make drivers happy, and keep drivers on the road long term. There's actually documentation to prove that. I hate ratings. They should be abolished. I know there's something going on behind the scenes, and there's no way these companies don't know this. There's no way in hell these companies don't know this. There's just no way. I know there's one employee at every one of these gig companies saying, hey boss, we might want to get rid of the rating system because that's why these orders are not moving. I know there is, because I'm saying it. And if I'm thinking of it, someone in these companies is thinking of it. It's obvious. The rating systems are toxic, and if I ran a gig company, there would be no ratings. I would find another way to take bad drivers off the road. I want my good drivers happy and stress-free. That's why I love Grubhub, guys. I feel like even in the worst situation, they got my back. I don't have to worry about getting permanently deactivated. Yeah, maybe suspended. I'm ready for that. I've been there. I've been suspended. I'm prepared to be suspended. Bring me back on in 2 weeks. Not a problem. Not a problem. It sucks, but I understand. There's drivers out here doing really stupid stuff, causing this stuff to happen to good drivers. I get that. And I also get that there's 20 million drivers that Grubhub has to sift through. So when you accidentally make a decision that sort of looks like a decision this guy over here made that was fraudulent, they gotta shut you down for a minute to investigate what you was doing. They got to. They gotta cover their own ass. I don't hold that against them. DoorDash, I don't hear anybody getting reactivated, and I know a few people that were accepting 100% that got deactivated DoorDash. Now I don't know the situation. Maybe they were rage quitters. Maybe. But there's too many reasons for me not to accept 100% on your platform than there is to accept 100% on your platform. That's what I know, DoorDash. I'm not ranting at you, DoorDash, but I'm just saying, if you want to know why I'm not accepting 100% for you, but I'm accepting 100% for Grubhub, here's why. And until next time, peace.